at the
Thank you,
commentary box.
Clifford. Runners and riders are on their way to the starting gates. Just 4 lining up to face the starter. This is going to be a flag start, so they won't be jumping out of the gates here. And this is reserved for Sri Lankan breds. That's it. The RTC nuwaraeliya Cup, run over 1,000 meters. The lineup: number 1, Legacy, ridden by Punitharaj. Number 2, Airborne, ridden by S. Dasarathan. Number 3, Cabrice, ridden by K. Sanjeevan. And number 4, Queen of the Hill, being ridden here by M. Ishan. So the 4 Sri Lankan breds making their way to the starting gates for the 5th race of the afternoon. We've just gone into the afternoon now. And we've still had some great weather. So the weather gods have really been kind, and looking at them now trotting down there, you've got Legacy, that's number 1, and number 4, Queen of the Hill. The pair have met in their last outing in the Festival of Racing, which was over March and April. I think Queen of the Hill prevailed on that day. We wait to see what's going to happen this afternoon on this opening day. But meanwhile, being led to the starting gates there, was giving a little bit of trouble, was Airborne the second. And along with Airborne the second is Cabrice. So the 4 runners making their way down to the starting gates, or rather to the flag start at the 1,000 meter marker for this 5th race of the afternoon on the opening day of the racing season here in Nuwaraeliya. We've certainly started with a bang. You've had everything that you could have asked for. You had excitement when you saw Stockwell crawl out from under the gate and vanish into thin air before he was produced and caught again. Then we saw the Honourable Minister of Sport, Dayasiri Jayasekara, coming out and regaling us with some great music, wonderful voice, and a real sporting gesture coming on stage and doing that for us. Really had the crowd on his feet. And now we come down to the second last day on a long day, really speaking, because after racing finishes today, don't run away. Stay on and be a part as you watch history unfold here on the Nuwaraeliya Racecourse with the first ever auction of thoroughbred horses here at the Nuwaraeliya Racecourse under the auspices of the Royal Turf Club. So we've got a lot more in store for you, a lot more excitement, a lot more happening. Stay tuned and we'll take you through what promises to be a real fun day. Meanwhile, Queen of the Hill was giving a bit of trouble there, didn't seem to want to go towards the start. But they're just about getting to the starting gate, to the 1,000 meter marker now. Queen of the Hill, who had been going along very easily indeed, suddenly decided that she didn't want to go any further, it looked, and she's really playing up. Airborne the second was being led there, and looks like Legacy also was playing up as well. So 4 Sri Lankan breds lining up to face the starter, and that's a wonderful shot earlier of the cosmopolitan crowd with a lot of tourists in to watch proceedings. Wonderful having them here. They're the ones who lend atmosphere to the place, and what would this racecourse be without them? So a very, very warm welcome from all over the world. And I hope you're having a great time out there, just as we are having a great time up here in the commentary box. But the 4 babies now, just about the 4 Sri Lankan breds getting to the starting gates. They should be lining up very shortly to start for the RTC Nuwaraeliya Cup. This will be a flag start. Win? Isn't it 1,000 meters? Why is he starting from there? Sinclair, come please. Sinclair.
Sinclair, this is a pass and 70.
1,000 meter start, not 1,070. So runners and riders now making their way towards the 1,000 meter marker, which is where they're going to start from. They're lining up. This is a flag start, and it's great fun to watch that because quite often you see one facing the wrong way as they jump. Four of them to line up to face the flag start for this RTC nuwaraeliya Cup. This is a race for Sri Lankan breds. And they're often racing for the RTC nuwaraeliya Cup. Getting an absolute flyer there was Airborne. Airborne is the leader by about 4.5, 5 lengths now, the good of Queen of the Hill. In third place there and moving up, making a forward move comes Legacy, and about 4 lengths adrift to Cabrice, running last of 4. They're beginning to negotiate the turn, and Airborne the second has really taken wing and gone away by about 7 to 8 lengths there, separating her from in second place Queen of the Hill. In third then is Cabrice. As they straighten up now for the final run-in, and going very wide around that turn is Airborne the second. But Airborne the second is well clear still by about 3.5, 4 lengths of Queen of the Hill plodding on in second, and then comes Cabrice. Legacy is way behind. But going for the line, it's going to be all Airborne the second. Airborne the second wins this very, very easily here from Queen of the Hills taking second, Cabrice is third. And we're looking for Legacy, who hasn't finished the course. So that was the 1, 2, 3. So that was the 1, 2, 3 for the RTC nuwaraeliya Cup. Legacy has not completed the course, but the winner, without a doubt there, and once again from start to finish, was Airborne the second, number 2. Won it very, very convincingly. In second place was Queen of the Hill, and in third came Cabrice. So that was the 1, 2, 3, and once again we saw the winner jumping to the front from the very word go. So that was the 1, 2, 3 for this RTC nuwaraeliya Cup. Looked like a bit of a procession in the end, with Airborne the second making no mistake at all. Airborne the second virtually took wing from the time they jumped, and after that it was all over bar the shouting. Won it very, very easily indeed. That's Airborne the second coming back, and you can see his rider. That's the start of the race, the replay, as you see Airborne the second taking up the running from the very start, and he just kept going, went very wide around the turn for no apparent reason, but made no difference at all, and in the end kicks away to win by virtually a distance. Queen of the Hill manages to come out and earn money by running second, and in third there was Cabrice. So a straightforward, no hard-fought victory here for Airborne the second, who won it very, very well. And there you have it on the screen. Airborne the second took flight and landed well clear to win by a distance. That's the official placings. Airborne the second was first, number 2, number 4 Queen of the Hill second, number 3 Cabrice third, and number 1 Legacy didn't finish the course. That was the results of the 5th race, the RTC nuwaraeliya Cup. We got one more to go after this, and then a bit of a wait before we move in to the auction sale a little later in the day.